Hello YouTube and welcome back. Or if you're new, I'd like to say welcome. Today's going to be an interesting video and I'm trying to film this a different way. As you can see, I'm in my kitchen and I'm in a chair. I'm just trying to come up with some different angles for filming. This kind of doesn't work, but that's fine. I'm also not going to do any fancy editing today. I'm not going to have some cut scenes and I'm just gonna film it straight through because I just want to talk about this. You know, I came to YouTube because I just see so much drama on all the other social media platforms, especially Facebook, and you even find drama on Instagram, even though that's solely posting pictures. And so I just really grew to love YouTube, and then when I started my own channel, I'm just this is going to be good for me because it's a platform where I can make my videos and not have to worry about drama with anyone. Well, I haven't had any drama with anyone, but I do want to speak on a situation that I recently became more aware of. And as you guys know by the title, it is about the Nikocado Avocado, Stephanie Sue, and Zach Choi at ASMR drama thing. Originally, I had watched some of Steph Sue's videos, and I had watched a couple of Nikocado Avocado's videos, earlier videos. I had seen Zach Choi ASMR on my suggestions page, but I had never really paid attention to his videos. I knew he was a famous mukbanger, probably one of the most famous mukbangers, so I knew of him. But one day a video popped up in my suggestions box, actually just a couple days ago, and it was Stephanie Sue coming forward about the whole situation. Now, I go into, when drama is brought to my attention, I go into it very open-minded and I don't instantly pick a side. So when she started her video, her initial video about this whole thing, she talked about their collaboration they had and how he acted in the videos and how he made her feel uncomfortable. So instantly I paused it right there, went over to her other videos and Nicocado's other videos that they had with them, and I watched. And I wanted to see for myself if there's anything that seemed off or strange. Definitely was a little strange. He was looking at her strange in some parts, making comments about her house and her life. Obviously, she has a lot of money, and obviously more than Nikocado Avocado, and he kept going back to that, so I thought that was weird. And then I went back to her video and continued to watch. Now this initial video, she was just talking about how she was afraid and how he made her uncomfortable and just kind of introducing her feelings to it. Shortly after that though, she made another video which she completely exposed him. She had screenshots of conversations between him and her and Zach and her and Zach and him, because Zach agreed, to allow her to put up their messages between them to support what she was saying. And she also has footage in her home of him taking pictures, and she specifically told him you can take a picture of our lighting setup, and he ended up taking pictures of her furniture and her kitchen, just pictures that he wasn't supposed to be taking, and he waited until she left the room to take those photos. Now, if you're in my home and I specifically ask you not to take pictures of something and you take pictures, that's invading my privacy, and you're in my home and that's illegal. You cannot do that. And so I'm proud of her for, coming on here and saying, hey, I've been victimized by this person, and I'm proud of her for having the receipts and following up with it, because that initial video could have been taken as, oh, she's just misinterpreting who he is, how he is, and she's got it all wrong about him, because a lot of people did jump on her and they were like, if Nick's not creepy, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, then Nick went on to make several videos, which he just made like 3 or 4 more within the past 3 days, stating that, basically trying to manipulate everyone. He showed text messages and he played like voice memos. A lot of it though was him talking to his friends. His friends are third-party outside people. They are not Zach, they're not Stephanie. They're not the 3 people that were involved, which are Nick, Zach, and Stephanie. So for them to have their statements put out there, you know, they're friends. Friends are gonna lie for friends. We see it all the time. And so that right there was like easily outruled as, you know, invalid information. And he actually ended up tweaking some video footage and tweaking some of his like receipts he had for things to make it look like Stephanie was lying, which is why Stephanie, in her video, she made sure to post the actual unedited footage, which showed Nick like creepily staring at her, and she was just kind of sitting there looking at the camera, eating, trying to avoid his gaze because he was making her feel uncomfortable. I mean, that right there in itself, the fact that he tweaked information, that pretty much throws out every single statement he's made about this whole entire thing. And now I'm sure you're wondering about Zach. What has Zach said about this? Zach didn't say a whole lot. In the beginning, you know, there were text messages between him and Nick, and he even went on to admit on, I think, Instagram or something, that because he doesn't talk in his videos, he's completely silent. So he went on to Instagram. I think he typed up something, or he said something along the lines of, you know, I did initially have communication with Nick, and I wasn't sure about Stephanie as a person, but he's like, I also did not condone, you know, Nick wanting to expose her for something that she didn't do, and I also did not get a good vibe from how Nick was talking about Stephanie to, you know, to me, like in the background, like behind the scenes of everything. That's what Zach said. He said, you know, that made me uncomfortable, and he's like, I even told Nick that I wanted to stay out of whatever was brewing between him and Stephanie. I just didn't want any parts of it. Because as you guys, if you know Zach Choi, then you know he doesn't have any drama surrounding his life. He is a silent, ASMR only mukbanger. Like, he just eats food and we watch the video and we enjoy it. That's it. No talking, no music, just the sound of food. So he's very drama free, and you know, there were messages that he sent out to Nick stating that he didn't want any parts of it. And so Nick kind of lost his main alibi because he was using these text messages between him and Zach from the very beginning, before anything ever built up, basically saying that Zach didn't like Stephanie either. That's not what Zach said. Zach said he didn't really know Stephanie and wasn't sure about her as a person. But of course, once he got to know her, as they continued on trying to get their collaboration together and communicating as like partners, he grew a fondness for her, and he saw that she's a genuinely good person. And he did tell Nick that, and there are messages of that. So that's why I went to, you know, his social media. I went to Nick's and I went to Stephanie's, because something like this, honestly, I could just go about my day. Like, I could just not even pay any attention to it. But it just seemed like something that I kind of wanted to like read up on, because I know how drama is, and I know how people twist sides in stories, and I know how sometimes the person that cries wolf or the one that comes forward isn't always being truthful. But in this case, Stephanie was being 100% transparent and truthful. And so I wanted to make a video about that, because for anyone on my channel that watches any of those mukbangers, like, that's the drama, that's the tea, that's what's going on right now. And luckily, Stephanie, you know, she's getting lawyers, she has the footage of him, you know, invading her privacy in her home, and she's proceeding with it. And the way Nick's handling it is very immature and probably could get him in more trouble. He's made a series of videos the last couple days, one titled, I'm Not Sorry, one 2 days later titled, I'm Sorry, and she's just made a couple different videos, because he has 3 different YouTube channels. It's Nikocado, Nikocado Avocado 3, and then his third channel, I can't remember what it is. But he's just been posting all these videos contradicting himself. You know, one minute it seems like he's really hurting and this is really like affecting him and he's really realizing, hey, I messed up. Other videos he's just going on a tangent and basically being a child, like you're a grown man, targeting and like you're not victimizing, but you're targeting and harassing this young woman, and now you want to throw a pity party and throw a tantrum all over YouTube because she didn't let you walk all over her. She may look like some little innocent person, but she took action, and Zach was mature enough to also put his side out there too, in support of what Stephanie Sue had to say. So all in all, I just think the entire thing is nuts. Like I said, I don't like drama, but I have watched Stephanie's videos, I've watched Nikocado's videos. I actually really enjoy mukbang videos, and so I really wanted to get all sides, because I will not subscribe and support a YouTube channel that I don't think is genuine. I will not support a YouTube channel where I feel the person or persons is doing something illegal. That's just, if I don't condone that behavior. My channel, you know, it's a family channel. I want this to be a happy, positive channel for you guys. Therefore, anything that I watch, I want it to be happy and positive as well. And so I mainly looked into it for my own benefit to see if I needed to just completely avoid these channels, or if I just needed to avoid some of the channels. And in conclusion, you know, I'm going to keep watching Stephanie's videos. I might check out some of Zach's videos and see what they're all about. I hear they're very interesting. As far as Nikocado goes, lately he's just been on this whole tantrum, childlike behavior with these videos. I probably would have continued watching his videos because I like his mukbangs, but his last couple of videos, it's just been drama, and he's continuing on with the situation, even though Zach and Stephanie, you know, they said what they said, and legal actions being taken, and they're not going all over social media, you know, continuing to add to the drama. But Nick is. I don't like that, you know. Accept what you did wrong and move forward from it. Don't continue to beat a dead horse, basically. Like, it's already been proven that you lied and you manipulated people, and even called his subscribers stupid or dumb. He called them something offensive. That right there, when you don't even care about the people that are supporting you and helping keep your channel running, you shouldn't be a YouTuber, honestly. Because of you guys, you know, we're able to make videos and make wholesome content for you guys to watch. And I just wouldn't ever support a YouTuber like that. I totally understand if you guys love Nikocado and want to continue watching his videos. I understand we all have our own opinions about the drama, especially if you've already been following up on it before, you know, before now, since some of you probably are just now hearing about this. But yeah, and like I said, this has nothing to do with me at all. I don't know these people. I'll probably never meet these people unless I become some famous YouTuber and like go to a YouTube convention, which probably won't happen. But I don't know. I just don't like drama, and I don't like when someone's being victimized and harassed. I've had my share of harassment in life, and when I see something like that, it's almost like PTSD. Like, I get flashbacks of what happened to me, and I know how much that hurts and how much that sucks. And so I wanted to speak on this and shed some light on the situation for any of you guys that do like Nikocado and maybe don't know about the drama. That's what's happening. And definitely form your own opinions. I would advise you to go to Stephanie Sue's page, you know, Google research, read all the receipts for yourself. Really look into it before you make an opinion like me. I've known about this for almost a week now, watched all the videos, still watching Nick's videos as he's making them, and this is the opinion that I've formed on it. But it is a fact that Nick definitely lied and manipulated his subscribers, and that's wrong. So yeah, make your own opinion about it and decide what you guys want to do if you happen to follow these YouTubers. If not, I hope you just enjoyed hearing me spill some tea, because I felt like spilling some tea today, and spilling some lemonade too, apparently. I was actually gonna do this like mukbang style, where I had like my food here while I talked, but I got on such a tangent and I was on such a roll with it that it didn't even happen. But I have some Baconator fries here that are almost gone. They're getting kind of cold, so I'm gonna finish eating these and probably finish my little burger that I have up there. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments, you know, how you feel about it, if you feel anything about it at all. Give me your thoughts and opinions if you're reading up on it, or give me your thoughts and opinions if you decide to read up on it after this video. Like I said, I would definitely recommend going to all of their channels to get like all the sides before saying anything, because I mean, you guys could watch this video and take my word for it, but it's always best to look into it for yourself. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm gonna finish eating because I'm hungry and this is getting cold. But I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.